Hello everyone and welcome to the demo video. The purpose of this video is just to show you how to use my project. First thing that you'd want to do is to install all the requirements. To do this, just run pip install recursively the requirements. Now as you can see for me, I already have all the requirements installed. If you just downloaded my project, the first thing that you'd want to do is to have your data installed. To do this, just run python data.py. What this is going to do is that it's going to download the SST2 dataset, and then it will divide it into the train, validation, and test sets. It will also just take a subset of the training dataset. So we'll just have to wait for that. Okay, now we're back. It just finished downloading all the dataset, and you will see it in your data folder over here. Afterwards, what you want to do is to train your model. To do this, just run python tune model. What this is going to do is it's going to load a pre-trained DistilBERT model from Hugging Face, and then it will fine-tune it. However, we don't need to do all of that now. I already have it trained. After you finish tuning the model, you would want to evaluate it. To do this, just run python evaluate the model. And this is going to display like the accuracy, the F1 score, and also the confusion matrix. So we'll just wait for that. So here the evaluation has finished. In the terminal, you can see like the accuracy, the F1 score, and the classification report. And you can also see the figure for the confusion matrix. And as we could expect, we're getting most of the things correct. Now, after finishing the evaluation, what you might do is you might want to fix the labels of the model. The reason is because after training the model, it's still just saying label 0 and label 1. It doesn't understand them as positive or negative. So you can see here in the code, it's just changing the ID to the label and the label to the ID, just making 0 negative and making 1 positive. I've already done this, so I don't have to do it again, but if you wanted to, just run python fix labels. If you don't want to make your model, to train it and everything, if you just want to try the app, you could just run streamlit run app.py. This will open up a window, and you're gonna have just the app. So we're gonna wait for that. Now we can see that the app has finished loading. So here it's very simple. Just put any sentence that you would want. For example, I love but hate you. And it will analyze this as positive or negative. And it will also tell you the confidence for both labels. For the prediction, it's very quick to give that. However, for the explanations, you might wait a bit longer. SHAP doesn't really take that much time. However, Lime takes a lot of time. So here we can see that SHAP is finished. Just hover over the negative is telling you, okay, which words or which tokens specifically affected the model's decision. You could also do the same thing for positive. You could see what affected the model's decision. You could say, for example, love has affected it positively, but hate affected it negatively, and also but affected it negatively. And here is also for what made it seem negative. As I said, for Lime, we're going to have to wait, so I'll see you then. So here we can see that the Lime explanation has finished. Again, it's just an explanation for which words made it negative or which words made it positive. Here we can see that the words you and love made it more positive, however the word hate and also but made it negative. So yeah, that's about it. If you want to have a look at this website, like just try any sentences that you want to try, there's also a link for the Streamlit.io app if you don't want to run it locally. But yeah, that's about it, and thank you.